This student made $4,860 within one single month, and I'm going to show you a strategy you can use to improve your trading. This is a 1-minute trading strategy because we have 60 candles within 1 hour, and we can determine to have more trades than usual. Because the money-making activity is that if you trade for 1 or 2 hours within 5 different days, maybe within 2 or 3 different weeks, then how many times can you see that you can, as you see here, for example, adjust $100 to make $500? So this is a trading day, as you can see here and there. It depends, of course, of your country. This person is from Europe. If you're from America or Canada, it's around morning time, 9 a.m. to like 4 p.m. In this time, you can just select somewhere 1 or 2 hours. For Europeans, it's around 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Then you can see how he's trading 2 hours. He sees each session 3 times, 4 times, 5 times in average, where he can put in $100 to get $500 out. This is something was just very important. And you can see, even though he had 7 losing trades and 7 winning trades, the loss is really 5 times lower in comparison to how much money he made. And this is based on the trading strategy and efficiency. So let's go to the 1-minute chart and an exercise I would like to give to you so you can use it for your trading. The main core thing is that when you start trading, you need to understand your time management. That means when you, for example, start trading, let's just go here, and this is 1 hour in this case, you need to look at the last hour. And if you see the length the market did in one direction, and you would just assume the market would do the same length, then we are concluding here, we're coming here to this gray line here, what you see here, what the student was drawing in. So this is your prediction, your anticipation. Predicting is actually more like guessing, but anticipation, it means like you can see the market did something, you're assuming on this realistic information that within the time, if the market does it again, this length would occur. And then that will be picture number 1. We always take notes to this one just in the first 5 minutes, and then you just wait until 1 or 2 hours are finished, and you can see exactly the same or almost the same thing happened. The retracement, that means that the market just retraced that length, happened here, and that the market was doing this move happened here, as you can see here. So with enough leverage, this could be a $3,000 or $10,000 move by using $100, $300 a trade, and to get 5 times the amount out. I'm going to show you this one also here in this video. So this is really the most important thing, is that you have the first and the second picture first, and you don't concentrate on any candles yet. And then later on, when you have 10 of these pictures collected, then I think it's important to see, like, as you see here, if the market did this move, then can we see, if you have something to write down, it would be good. A red and a green candle is to enter a buying trade, and a green and a red candle a selling trade. Can we adjust $100 to make $500? How many times were we able to see if the market would go in that direction? That means that the trade worked. For example, here's an example picture for you first. That means if you see that there is a day out of the 10 different days you did that you can see you can adjust $100 to make $500. It works like this. If you have a red and a green candle, you have also a timer on the right side, on a 60-second timer. If it's TradingView, you can use it absolutely for free with a real money account even, what is absolutely awesome. I would not recommend the paid version yet. We need to use first a not real money account and just learn how to analyze these signals. Is that when you enter the trade where the candle closes, the green candle, it must be a color switch, and the stop placement is under the lowest part. Don't make it shorten here yet. I think like if there's just a small difference, it's very important to place the stop on the wick. And then how much money it is, it's the position size and the leverage the broker is giving to you. Important is if you see the market does this move, and if the market would do the same move, if you adjust here $100 within this length, entry should be always where the closest of the color switch. Stop placement down here. If this is $100, those are $500 up here minimum. And that's something what is really awesome, because if you have $500 up here, then you know exactly this color switch is small enough. It's worth it. It's valuable because you have your more green than red candles. And then you don't need to take the first one. You can have also more. As you see, you have 5, 6, 7, 8 within just like trading 1 or 2 hours, where you can literally see, anticipate where the market is going by looking at the last 10, 20 candles for each trading opportunity that you see here. This is where quality comes in. But before you concentrate on this, on the trades, it's more important to have these different kind of days that you understand which of these is a good day, which of them is a less day. For example, like here, you look at the market a bit and keep in mind of your peripheral vision. It depends on how big your screen is. If you just take a hand and you just split it and make it out like that, and you put it on in front of your screen, this is for your peripheral vision, that when you look in the middle of your hand, that this would take for you one look. And if your screen is just too big, you might need to look 3 or 5 times, and this can be very tiring. So it's very important to work with the right side of your screen and to make the chart candles so small as you see here. And then in this area here, you want to look at it. And then it's just very important. If this is your, for your peripheral vision, if this is your area, then you just now, you should look actually at the past candles and see that the market was doing this move down, right? There will be times where the market will do it more and less, and there will be times, of course, you can see it more obvious or less obvious. And here you can see the market did exactly, because it did here this length down, and if it would do the same length around, it would do this length here, what the student drew here, gray, right? Also, you can see down here more candles than up here, so it makes more sense that the market goes down here for the student, and then you can see here exactly that the same thing happened here, right? And this is something what is just very important, is that then how many times when you can see that the market has more red than green candles, goes where your targets are, teal means targets, it's just German, then how many times can you see that we can adjust $100 to make $500? And if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times that this is the case, then, I mean, like 5 times $500, $2,500 in opportunity, then it's more realistic to see like which of these are more realistic to trade, such as you use something like a volume weighted average price. It's like once the market was pushing down from here to here, it's like a channel here, right? Like from here to here, please do not use a channel for trading. I don't think it's good, but it's just like from here to here, there was like an interruption. And then here, the push really came out. What is really awesome, you can place here an average, like volume weighted average price, an anchored VWAP. And then, you know, when the stop placement is above it, like here, LT1, as you can see here, is like literally something what is pretty awesome, the color switch here, because this length replicated starting here can be literally a $300 trade, and then starting here you can look if the market would push more in that direction. Or here, for example, the push came out, right? Like from here to here, like that, placing the anchor VWAP, stop placement is above, and you can see here 2 opportunities. On the practical side with real money, the trader was adjusting $125, lost it. Then he was adjusting $150 accidentally. This is the practical side. You can't always adjust $150 very accurate. There will be like differences, as you can see here, but then he made 4.2 times the amount out because he didn't got stopped out. That means 150 times 4.2 is $630 minus the stop loss. The trade here is $505 what he made here for this day. A very good money making activity is to limit yourself by 2 trades, I think always. First do it with a not real money account, and later only if you have experience. What is more important is to learn how not to trade and see 30 to 50 signals within 5 weeks or 7 weeks. And then from there on, trading it with a not real money account with the training plan that I just showed you with the gray line, with the first impression, the first 5 minutes in that direction. Of course, there will be second or third directions, but the first impression is just something what's very important, because you will find enough trades. And then from there on, once that is literally working out, you figured out how to use the tools like an anchored VWAP, like a 1-day VWAP, I think is good, and just candles, and that's already enough. If you see 30 opportunities where you can put $100 to get $500 out by trading 6 times or 7 times a month on average for just 1 or 2 hours, then it's just about like, how can you see better signals? How do you make better decision making? And that can come in by just with these procedures, by using an Excel sheet and just keeping it simple and clear how you want to proceed. If that's something you want to learn, by the way, and you need some help, I do everything in person, you can reach out under this video. As well, just check out this video here, check out the video on Instagram, and I hope literally that it will serve you well and you can see some results for your trading. Wish you all love, good trades, JT out.